I want to talk about something that I've been going through for a long time. And I know so many other people are going through it too. Being stuck in a job that you just really don't like, or not necessarily you don't like it, but you just don't feel like it's where you should be. Um, I won't name my job, I guess, for whatever, but I work in retail, but at a shoe store. And for me, like, that's just something I never saw myself doing. I've always had like dreams since I was a kid of being like fashion creator, even a musician. I love dancing, just an artist, in every way. And I find myself going into my job, and the minute I step into the place, my like whole body just like my energy goes down. Like I just like don't want to be there, and I feel so like I don't know what word it is, but I just don't feel as myself there. Um, the one part to my job is I do love meeting people and talking to people, kind of just getting a gist of what's going on with them and just like helping them style things. But if I had to be in retail, which not had to be, I want to be in retail. So for retail, let's back up. I don't necessarily want to be in retail. Out of all the jobs that I have access to right now, retail is definitely where I want to be because I love clothes and I love fashion. But I would rather be working at like a vintage store, a thrift store, something like that with clothes and more joy. You see people coming in, they're asking you if you think this is cute. Like you kind of get to like help them style stuff and they just like ask your opinion. And at my job, I just feel like empty and just like, oh, I just feel stuck at this job that I really don't like. And I find myself coming home and I'm just like, I hate this, this happened. And I think a lot of people are going through that. And I don't have an answer on what's the best thing to do. I think just keep doing your small stuff that you're doing on the side. It's so hard and like a little bit discouraging though to keep doing something and like you're trying to get what you really want, but it doesn't work out as fast as it seems like it does for other people. But I'm working on this myself. I haven't even completed this, but I think one of the big things is to not compare yourself, which is so hard, especially in a world where like comparisons are like literally what the whole world is about, just comparing yourself to other people. I don't know. I just know I'm tired of doing what I do, and I want to be more me. I feel like jobs, especially like big companies, they kind of like try to like strip away your identity and make you into something that they want you to be and not something that you want to be, and it's like hard because jobs also swear like we like appreciate individuality, like that's what we want, like that's our number one goal, but they're still beating you down, trying to get you to be this certain person that's not even a good person. Let's talk about that. Mind you, right now I have a very, very good manager. He's been there for a long time and he's very sweet and like he understands and he helps and he's very supportive. But I've noticed before that manager I had like not necessarily like a bad manager, just one who was also like been brainwashed into this propaganda that you have to literally be this white, blonde, or white person that follows by every rule. And when I'm saying rules, I'm not saying like don't steal, don't this. I'm not stealing. I'm not cussing out customers. I'm not none of that stuff. Just like the small rules that kind of just like strip down your identity on like what you can wear and like basically who you have to be and how fast you have to do this and just stuff like that. And I've noticed that a lot of people come into this particular space with that mindset, and it's just so weird to see them be rewarded for doing stuff that other people are doing, but also the way that they get rewarded is because they're doing it harder, they're working harder. And in reality, they're just like micromanaging everybody, stepping on people's toes, like just to get their way to the top. And I'm like, I can't believe you are so serious about this job that you're policing every single thing someone does. And I'm like, I thought we're supposed to be equals, especially because like I'm a like manager manager. Like I'm like a, there's a manager, store manager, co-manager, and then like a sales lead. That's me. Key holder, sales lead. But I don't know, I just like kind of wanted to just talk a little bit about it. I mean, it's been weighing on me. I've been at this job for like almost a year and a half, and I'm like just tired. And I have a TikTok and I have Instagram, and those are doing really well. I post character videos and stuff, but I've been doing that for, I would say, like 5 years. I've been on social media just like trying to, get out there and get seen. But I've been doing videos and outfits and fashion and all that since I was a little girl. I moved out of a small state so that I could, well, it wasn't for me necessarily, it was for my family, but moving here, it like helped me like, be more me. And I don't know, I just don't like want to be at this job anymore. And it's such a difficult thing to feel like you're like stuck at a place that you don't want to be and you don't feel like you should or have to be. But I just want to say, like, I'm going through that, and I know people on my social media probably don't know that. They probably think that I am not working and I'm just doing this full time, but I'm not, because life's fucking crazy. And so yeah, just wanted to talk about it. It's really discouraging, and I've been just like so exhausted, like my body, like the mental toll being at a job where the corporation doesn't care about you, doesn't care about what you're doing for them, and they just care about how much money you're making. They just care about how many people are coming into your store. And it's like, we can't control these things, but they don't see that. And all they see is like, oh, you're not making this much money. And I'm like, if there's no money to be made, there's no money to be made. Like, I can't make money. You want me to pull the money out of my pocket and give it to you? Like, I don't understand. And then they don't pay you enough for the mental stress that you have to go through. And people are always coming in like, do you get this? Do you get that? And I'm like, no, we get nothing. And I don't know. I just think it's crazy. Yeah, I hope you guys, if you're in the same position, I want people to know we're all out here doing that. I don't know about all, because, there are people that just like have it a little bit easier. But the people that are struggling like me, I just want to say that I hear you and I understand you, and I'm here to talk because, sometimes all I want is someone to talk to. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about that. I mean, I feel like it's pretty relatable, and I feel like people can understand, and we can all just like kind of have a safe place to talk about stuff like this, and I feel like a lot of people also don't talk about it because they're afraid of getting fired, they're afraid of this. And I mean, technically, so am I. I mean, it's crazy, but yeah, I just want to talk about that. And yeah, I'm gonna have a dance party maybe to try and feel better. But I think also a good thing to do is have things that make you feel better, even if it's for a little bit. I like watching TV. I don't know, it makes me feel better. I also play Candy Crush, but like sometimes that game gets me so mad because they be playing in your face. But comfort movies and all that. Yeah.